just put up a thing I really hate. Stop doing that, YouTube. Hate it when you do that. Alright, so let's go. I got a question on my Jehovah's Witnesses reorganization video, and I did answer it, but I decided I'd, come live and answer it because this guy's probably not the only one who has this question. I'm going to answer it. I am not going to use his name because I have not asked permission, but let's just say I got this question and I have decided to answer it in a live stream. So, hey Marianne. Okay, so first of all, what is the millennium? In Christian eschatology, the millennium refers to the 1,000-year reign of Christ after the tribulation period. Basically, that's what the millennium is. When Christians refer to the millennium, that is what they are talking about. Very upfront, very straightforward. Okay, so why is the millennium nonsense? Well, I can go into a lot of reasons why it's nonsense. However, the simplest answer of why it's nonsense is because Christianity itself is nonsense. And I'm going to explain that. In the New Testament, you have Luke, I think it was, and maybe John, that said, yeah, Marianne, that said that Jesus was born of a virgin, meaning a woman who has never had sex. That is the meaning of the word virgin in the Greek texts. Well, unfortunately, these Greek people were working off of the Septuagint. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't read Hebrew, but they were working off of the Septuagint. The Septuagint is the Greek translation of the Hebrew Scriptures. Now, in the Septuagint, there is a mistranslation of the Hebrew word for young woman. Now, that mistranslation is carried over into the New Testament to mean a virgin, meaning someone who has not had sex with a man. That is the implication of the word virgin. We all know that. However, that is not the case with the phrase young woman. When you are talking about a young woman, you can be talking about somebody that's been married and has already had sex with her husband. Okay, that completely wipes out the entire premise of Christianity. If Jesus was not born of a virgin, that means his birth was not miraculous and therefore irrelevant. Now that's a simple answer. I can go into even more detail if you want. But that's basically the, sorry. You know, if the premise of the religion is nonsense, you can dismiss the entire religion, period. However, if you want me to go on, the whole premise of the Jewish religion is nonsense. Because if you watch my Emergence of Israel series, you will see that Israel is not the offspring of one man. The nation just isn't and never was. The writings of the Jews, sorry. Okay, I know basically that the Jews take it as, you know, the truth nowadays, but when you're looking at the emergence of Israel, they're basically trying to get a whole bunch of disparate people together under one banner. What is the best way to do that? Well, the best way to do that is to give them a common mythology. Okay, you're back to Abraham. Abraham gave birth to us all, you know, stuff like that. But you cannot ignore the fact that archaeological evidence proves that if there was an Abraham, which I'm not really sure there was, but if there was an Abraham, he was not this patriarch of the Jewish people. He just wasn't. He was a chieftain, at most. At the very most, if he existed, he was a chieftain. That's all you can say, you know. And I have not even gotten through, even halfway through my Emergence of Israel series. But I want to take the time to go through all of the archaeological evidence so that when I present my conclusions, you can say to yourself, okay, yeah, this makes sense. So basically, if the Jewish religion is based on a non-existent mythology, anything coming from the Jewish religion is equally nonsense. So you have two reasons two good, strong reasons to know that the Christian faith is a nonsense. First of all, we've got the mistranslation of the Septuagint, and number two, we've got the Jewish mythology is also nonsense. You know, I had a person ask me a question, and it was the wrong question to ask me, because after I thought about it, I thought about, you know what? They're right. But the question was, if Adam and Eve never existed, why would there need to be a sacrifice? Bottom line, no reason at all. No reason at all to have a sacrifice. If Adam and Eve didn't exist, Christianity's moot. So's Judaism, so's Islam. I'm sorry, Christians. I used to be a Christian, and you know, it's hard to swallow the truth. But the truth is, you've been lied to. I don't know how to sugarcoat it for you. The truth is that you've been lied to. And if you dig into this stuff, like I am on my channel, you will find out. This is all a bunch of baloney. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news for you. I wish I still had my faith. But I don't. And I don't have better news for you. And I don't still have my faith. And the truth is the truth. And you can't change the truth. Now, you may not like the truth. You may reject the truth. But that doesn't mean that it isn't the truth. So, anyway, Marianne, thanks for coming. Yes, truth does hurt. Marianne, thanks for coming. I'm going to get off. There will be no edited video today. So, anyway, I will see you later. And, you know, keep on keeping on,